Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I want to introduce a new product. It's called ULO. Now what is ULO? It's a digital business cards social platform that helps consumers and businesses get connected. It helps promote products and services all within a single professional network. Now, ULO was designed and built by the best. It's built by ex-Pebble engineers who pioneered in the smartwatch market. And they raised funds via a Kickstarter project. If you struggle to stay in touch with your customers, ULO solves such problems by collecting your contacts, enabling payments, and maintaining the conversations all within a single professional network. Guys, click on the QR code, take a look yourself. ULO, that's right guys, ULO, check it out. I'm ArchieLuxury, I'm gonna give it a try myself. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I just want to make this video, and it's really quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Bluesy Submariner. I want to make this video, and I just want to say that Rolexes are damn expensive. And the funny thing is, with this hobby, we have so many people flexing Instagram, YouTube. They're doing reveals, unboxings. And the reality is, for a lot of watch enthusiasts, the actual step of getting your first Rolex is it's a major damn achievement. It's a major achievement. And Rolexes themselves there, okay, what are we looking at for a modern, if we want a modern size Rolex, so we want something 39 mil, 42, that bigger size, modern context in steel. We're not going to get much change at a 7, 8, 10,000 US macaroonies. For Canadians and Australians, we're not going to get much less than $10,000. And that's actually a lot of money. You can buy a decent second-hand, well, not a great second-hand car, but a very reliable, usable second-hand car. And this is the thing, we often forget in this space. We're so caught up with people getting amazing pieces, we forget the fact that these are damn expensive. And I look back on my own watch collections there, and I remember in 2009 when I bought the Calatrava, I used a bit of inheritance money. I sold my Breitling old Navy Timer 2, my Datejust. I put all that money in. I thought, I felt guilty. I felt really guilty just to buy this piece. And I think a lot of people lose sight of this fact. Watch collecting is a really expensive, it's an expensive hobby. It's not cheap. It ain't cheap. This is not a cheap hobby. And so many people lose sight of those facts there. I suppose it's kind of, once you get one, then your horse trade a bit more, and it's, for many people, to have one beautiful Rolex, I'm not talking precious metal, steel or two-tone, is a major, major achievement. And I would even say, the acquisition of a Tudor or an Omega is equally as difficult. And this day and age that we live in, we lose sight of it. We've sort of become desensitized. It's a bit like if we watch those crazy YouTube videos on supercars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, Porsches, all this exotic sort of stuff. We start to think, we start to lose reality that, hey, these are damn expensive. And I always think with the watch community itself there, it's a community where we would love to be bringing in new pieces all the time, and especially the hype Rolexes. You know, these are Rolexes which have a large premium attached. You know, the Pepsi, the Hulk, the Cermet, the Panda. These things have huge premium attached to them because they're next on impossible to get. And what do you do indeed? So I always think we've got to remember this hobby is expensive, and I think you've got to make sure you're grounded in the sense that normal people don't buy this sort of shit. This is really expensive. I was talking to a good watch dealer friend of mine, Shani from European Watch Gallery in Melbourne, and I said to him, Shani, what do you think the best starter luxury watch is? What's the best? And he said, you know, Arch, the best bang per buck is a Tudor Black Bay. Tudor Black Bay. He said, you've got in-house movement. We're talking, you know, the current model. You've got really nice, it's a funky watch, very usable, waterproof. He said that's really an amazing bang per buck piece. And Tudors have been a bit soft. They have actually fallen a bit there. But the thing is, that's a really cool piece. And for a lot of people, they get a Tudor, then they think, oh, it's not a Rolex. And a lot of this stuff is psychological. It's psychological. It's just like a Tag Heuer. For a lot of people who are in the hobby, they say, oh, well, that's not a serious watch to have. Unless it's a Monaco or one of the reissues. It's not, well, you know, that's not really that fair, because that is still a significant amount of money. And it's very easy to get caught up in these high-end brands. You see Nautiluses, Patek Aquanauts, Vacheron overseas. It's easy to think, oh, well, this is the new benchmark. But the reality is, a lot of these watches are fantasy. They're like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. And I think in this hobby, we've got to have respect for the fact that, you know, for a man to get his first Rolex is a big achievement. And it's not something just to be, you just got it, not to be brushed off. To get this, it's pretty expensive. We've got crazy cost of living blowouts now. Rents or mortgages are high. Cost of living, food, maintaining, having a family, children, and expenses is just mind-shattering. So in many ways there, I think we've got to be more appreciative of the fact that this hobby is so dear. I mean, just because you like watches, I mean, I love cars, but it doesn't mean I need to own a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, Mercedes. I mean, you don't have to have the whole set. And it's kind of, this hobby itself there, I don't think we fully appreciate the difficulties in acquiring beautiful, beautiful pieces. And sometimes we've got to sit back and say, you know what? I got a Tudor, I've got an Omega, or I got a Rolex. I'm pretty lucky. You've got to be grateful for having this. And it's just something we've got to realize. You've got to pat ourselves on the back and say, you know what? I've done well. I've acquired this piece. And so many people, they look at, I suppose this is the sad side. They look at if you compare yourself to other people, you'll continually be disappointed. There's always someone richer and always someone poorer. So you've got to be careful and have the right mindset. And in many cases, I find a lot of collectors who have a smaller compact collection may get more enjoyment than the person who collects such a huge numbered collection with so many variations and this and that. Whereas the person who has just a simple 3-piece collection, 2-piece, 3-piece, 1-piece collection, he kind of, he just loves, he's got the enthusiasm for the hobby. I mean, a Ferrari owner with 10 Ferraris as opposed to the struggling guy who's just managed to get into a second-hand Ferrari. Does the guy with 10 Ferraris love the hobby more than the guy with 1 Ferrari? This is the question you've got to ask. The same can be said for watch collectors and watch enthusiasts. It's the enthusiasm you love. One of the my dear friends who unfortunately passed away, Blue Shirt Buddha, he had the two-tone bluesy Submariner. He loved it, and he had to sacrifice. He sold off. He had an Explorer 2 and an Explorer 1. He sold that off to put towards the bluesy. And I think it was, at the time, I thought, hey, just take out a credit card or do this. But you know what? Maybe it was better just to get that one watch and have a bit of comfort in owning it. So a little bit of food for thought. Tell me what you think. I'm ArchieLuxury, and I want to know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, put some comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.